Aquarius, welcome to Starchaeology Tarot. Happy New Year, happy birthday, big month. Interested to see what is in store for you in your birthday month for some of you. If you're finding this video, your guides have led you here for a specific divine message. This is good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whatever resonates is the message that is meant for you. What doesn't is not. So please don't internalize that. Don't take it. Don't take it personally, literally. And if you have a specific intention or question, please meditate on that as I shuffle. Energy and intention crosses easily, not only through space, but through time. So as I'm shuffling this now, before you've even found this video, your intention is weighing into these cards, weighing into the direction of this reading. What are the divine messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What are the divine messages? The Sun. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles. Advice. Wow. Aquarius, what a beautiful birthday month for you. Oh my gosh, I don't even... Oh my God, this is like... Oh. The message here is so much about allowing. It's so much about allowing success and fulfillment that has already chosen you, that's already lined up for you. It's already there for you. It's like about accepting that. Only you could be the one who rejects the good that is already there for you. There's nobody else in charge of that. There's nobody else withholding that or blocking that from you. It's already there. Your situation in February, you're experiencing success. You're experiencing achievement of something, success of something. Some of you, it's not as clear as like, oh, I achieved this goal, or I have this concrete success in February. Some of you, it's just like the light has shown on some dark corners, some dark shadows in your life. It's like, here comes the sun. You know, something is coming to light for you. And it could be this realization here. It could be this realization here. It could be like piecing together something something within yourself, some sort of unlocking some deeper understanding that allows for enlightenment, like this literal enlightenment. Like, it lights your world up suddenly. It lights you up from within. You feel like, some of you have felt like you've been in a really dark night of the soul for a long time, and this is like saying the sun is finally rising. You're finally going to feel warmth in your life. You're going to feel nourishment. You know, not literal food, but like emotional nourishment, emotional fulfillment. Like you have found your way. You've been like blindly just like, you know, groping around in this cave, this pitch black cave for so long, and suddenly you see this ray of light and you're like, there it is. Like, that's my way out of this. Like, I have found the light. I see the light. Some of you are really seeing the light in different realms in your life. You're finally seeing the light. And seeing that light, having that realization or that success, that achievement is so crucial to your nourishment. It's so crucial to your fulfillment. So much so that the advice here, I mean, is to be grateful for the abundance that you have this month. It's like being grateful for even the most simple, basic pleasures in life. And seeing those things, seeing being taken care of, like seeing your basic needs being met as a default instead of as something that's like, I'll never be enough. I'll never have enough of this. I'll never find this person. I'll never find this partner. My relationship with my parent will never be what I want. You know, whatever it is, whatever that story is that you're telling yourself. This is about simply accepting the potential that all of your most basic needs can be met successfully. And not seeing these things that are completely needs and desires of yours that are completely reasonable as being like outlandish or like wanting or needing too much. It's like, no, that's a basic need for you, and it's not too much. It's exactly right. That should be the default of your life. It's having that thing is not some exceptional, unattainable thing. And as soon as you're able to see it as like, this is a basic thing that needs to be checked off. This is like a basic, deal breaker. I'm hearing deal breaker. And you start expecting it as though that is the status quo to maintain. Like that's just, you don't go below that line. When you start expecting that to be the default, you expect fulfillment to be your default, happiness, gratitude, abundance to be your default. That's what opens you up then to accepting those things when they appear for you. Seeing the opportunities for what they really are when they appear before you. Because if you're not wired for that, you may have those opportunities come right in front of your eyes and not recognize them for what they really are. The obstacle here, Seven of Pentacles. Aquarius, you have planted so many seeds, and I'm seeing that the obstacle here for you is faith. Actually, very similar to Capricorn, what they're dealing with this month. The obstacle for you is faith. Even in the midst of so much success and achievement, like evidence of sunlight, literal sunlight in your life, some of you still find a way to deny your own successes, deny your own abundance, deny your fulfillment. You still find a way to deny yourself. This is about recognizing how many seeds that you have planted that have bloomed in the past, that have grown in the past, and knowing that there is an element of faith that you need to have. Not because you need that faith for the plant to grow. The seed's going to grow regardless. You planted it, the seed is going to grow. But when you plant a seed and you are not in a place of faith, you live in a place of doubt, what does that do for your present moment? How does that affect your day-to-day? You are the one who ultimately suffers, Aquarius, by not having faith. by not having faith in this process that's going to reap rewards no matter what. The question always is how much reward, right? Is the harvest going to be bountiful, or is it going to be but like still a harvest? You think maybe you planted tomato seeds, and then it turns out, wait, these weren't tomatoes. These are, I actually planted apple trees. And so sometimes the reward is not what you expected with what you planted. But you know that there's a much greater chance of that seed growing and yielding something, especially when you have so carefully taken care of it, when you've so carefully cultivated your garden, and you are someone who has done that. You are someone who has watered those seeds every day, watered those desires, watered those goals. You've watered them with consistency, dedication, hard work. And when you know that you've done that, like even just having faith in that, even just having faith in your own process, being like, well, I did everything I did what I could. I did my best for what was my best in that moment. Maybe my best is different now. Maybe my best is higher. But in that moment, I did what was the best I could do. And it's that makes the process so much more peaceful and enjoyable. Just circling back to what I was saying before, like you can plant those seeds and you can plant a seed, it's going to grow regardless. We agree on that. It's going to grow, that seed that you planted, because you gave it the basic things that it needed to grow. But if you spend every day until you see a sprout, panicking, like where is the sprout, where is the sprout, where is the sprout, that lack of faith makes your quality of life so much worse. Whereas if you're like, I planted the seed, did what I did, and I have faith that it's going to do what a seed is supposed to do. Might yield something that I didn't plan on, but I know it's going to grow. And I can let go of that now. That makes your present moment, the waiting, the journey towards that destination, it puts you in a state of openness and a growth mindset, as opposed to a limited mindset. Is that the word? That growth, limited mindsets? I can't remember. But because you're living in a place of love instead of fear, the journey becomes more enjoyable. And why not enjoy the journey? Especially when you have so many things to be celebrating, Aquarius. Good things happening to you this month. Seeing the light on something, seeing the light on maybe many things. Becoming enlightened in something, but your world like lighting up. You suddenly like stepping into warmth, stepping into the sunlight. And then being able to just like see like good as something that you deserve, and like your default, like expecting that for yourself, being grateful for those things, and really acknowledging those things, because the more you acknowledge things, the more the universe gives you things to acknowledge. Meaning, the more you are grateful for, the more the universe gives you to be grateful for. And that really is the advice. That's the advice in overcoming that kind of lack of faith. If you don't even know how faith looks, the most basic practice of faith is to just reflect on your present moment, everything that you have to be grateful for in this present moment. I hope that was resonant, Aquarius. Please comment below if you want to share what's going on with you. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Check out my Patreon. You can support my work and get a lot of extra goodies for just a few dollars a month. It would mean so much to me to see you over there. And also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, I'm taking personal readings this month, so you can do that in the links below as well. As always, rooting for you. I love you, and I'll see you next time.